Hey folks, this is Johnny. This is going to be kind of a strange video for me, but one of the things that I really wanted to do was give my honest opinions of Fender Studio Pro. Now, there are a lot of great videos with people showing all the new features and everything. There's also a couple of videos of people putting out their general opinion on everything. A good one I saw was from Joe Gilder. Go ahead and look that up on either Facebook or on YouTube. He's got some really good opinions and thoughts on that. So I kind of wanted to do the same thing just to let you guys know where I stand with all this. Now, I had the ability to test this and play with it for a little while. And for those of you that are having real trouble with the name, I get it. It can be cumbersome, and it was for me at first. I really wanted to just call it Studio 1.8. But as I started working with it and as I started going along with the features, a lot of people that are afraid that Fender's going to screw it up and it's going to be more of a beginner's DAW and everything like that. That is so far from the truth. You guys have no idea. Very far. There's a lot of cool stuff coming, a lot of rebranded hardware is actually coming with a lot of Persona, with a lot of Fender input and things like that. I do believe, in my opinion, all of this is going to get even better than it is now. So, now this is just my opinion. I'm not getting paid for this opinion. I am not sponsored by Personas or Fender. I do some contract work for people that need support, and that's it. So I don't make any money off of my YouTube channel, maybe $25 a month. That's about it. My old YouTube channel, that thing was big. It had almost 30,000 subscribers. My new one, with all the people that are actually doing Studio One videos, yeah, it's a little bit different. So I no longer do this as a business. I'm just doing this for fun and to help people. My HST groups over there on Facebook have lots of users. My website has over 4,000 users, and I do have a Patreon page to which I help and support people over there that want to help give me a couple bucks for helping them and things like that. So that's kind of cool. But my honest opinion of all of this, I love the update. I like the new features. I don't have any issues with the new features. So far, I've had no problem with CPU or popping and clicking, which I have seen some posts on. So I'm really anxious to find out what some of these users are actually using to get these pops and clicks, using a lot of third-party plugins. Did your settings from Studio One not move over, and things like that. Overall, features, I love them. They are, every time Personas does an update like this, I always say, it's good enough. I don't need anything else. And then I see the new features, and then I end up using them. I love the overview options. The overview option at the top of the page, and then of course the overview of all the plugins on each of the channels. I love the new guitar instruments. A lot of people used to say about Studio One how it seemed to a lot of people to be more geared to dance or hip hop or loops and samples, whatever you want to, whichever way you want to look at it. And these updates to these guitar, now I'm not a guitarist. I do play guitar, but I don't consider myself a guitarist. But I do have people come in and do guitar tracks, and I had a couple of people try the plugins yesterday, which really blew their minds. So there is a lot of good stuff for guitar players out there now. There are some issues that people see with the drums, with impact, and how it works and how it works with editing. I've seen a couple of people who have always had some kind of an issue with timing and stuff like that. I haven't experienced any of those, but then again, I don't know how they work with it. So my final thing here is my email address and all of my contact info is in the description for this video. If you have any questions, you want me to test something, see if I'm having the same issue, I've got this PC, which is just a $140 PC from Amazon, and then I have my Mac over there on my main rig. And I can test, I can help you, we can do a Zoom session, it doesn't cost you anything. So please, do me a favor, send me an email, tell me your thoughts, make a comment on this video, schedule a Zoom session. However you guys want to do it. I really want to try to help people get over the hump. And getting over the hump with the name change, that's going to be tough. I think eventually it's going to be called Studio Pro. It's not going to be called Fender Studio Pro, because remember, Studio One was Persona Studio One, and everybody started calling it just Studio One, and that was the big thing. So hopefully that's what happens, and hopefully people can get over the name change. All right, so this is for my YouTube users and subscribers. And please, let me help. If we haven't met yet, send me an email. We'll schedule something. We can do a phone call. I'm happy to give out. I have a special cell phone for doing all of this. So I'll make that number available to anybody who sends me an email and maybe just wants to chat a little bit. Or if you want to just chew me out for my opinion, that's fine too. I'm interested in what everybody's thoughts are. All right, so that's going to be it for me. Let me know your thoughts. Let's start a conversation in the comments area. Good or bad? You just want to sit there and put out expletives? Fine. But tell me why. Tell me why you don't like certain things. Tell me especially if you're having an issue. I'd like to try to help if I can. All right, that is going to be it for me. I really appreciate you guys getting to this point in the video. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you want to hook up on Zoom or maybe just a Facebook chat, you know where to find my info. All right, guys. Thanks for lasting this long, and I'll see you in the next video.